Hey, friends. One thing that I would like to do for you, if you are feeling any sort of emotion right now that is negative, it's not helpful, maybe you're angry, you're fearful, you're concerned, you're worried, we cannot allow that to continue because emotions that really deeply embed in the body will, not may, will result in a physical problem. So, I have 4 coaching certifications. You want me to do a little bit of coaching? All right. Now, I'm just going to kind of guess how you're feeling, but you can insert your own feelings. So, we're going to start first with what is the situation that has you feeling this way? This is just plain matter of fact, no emotion. What is the situation? So, let's say, for example, you are concerned about your future. You're just concerned about your future, okay? So, second, what is the story that you're telling yourself about that? What is the story that your thoughts are telling you? And maybe the story is, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe around people. I don't know who to trust. I don't feel safe. Okay. Let's go to the third thing. What emotions are you feeling about that story? And it's easy to say, I feel fear. Let's dig. Maybe you feel betrayed. Maybe you feel betrayed. Okay? Because there are people in your life, friends, family, coworkers, who believe in something the opposite of what you believe in. And now all of a sudden you're like, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I don't know who to trust. That's betrayal. You feel betrayed. Okay? So, how is that betrayal showing up in your actions? This is the fourth thing we're going to look at. So, maybe you're isolating yourself. You've cut off friendships, you've cut off family because you don't know who to trust. Okay, so those are your actions. And then what result is that getting you? Well, you're isolating and you continue to focus on the betrayal. And so you're in this never-ending loop of negativity because you're running that story in your mind. I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to trust. I feel betrayed. I can't believe that they did this, voted for that, believe in this, whatever. Okay, so you see where we're going? All right, now you got to flip it. But it's important to do this thought process. You got to figure out what is going on, and now we're going to flip it. Okay, so you're concerned about your future. You feel betrayed by people. You're isolating. You don't want to go out of the house. You don't want to interact with people. You're afraid to say things. So what is a new story you can tell yourself? What is a new thought pattern that you can create? So maybe it's something like, while there are people who believe and support things and support people that I don't, I'm a unique person, they're a unique person, and 100% of 8 billion people on this planet are never going to believe the same thing. There have always been angry, violent, evil people, or there have always been people who don't believe in what I believe in, but I choose to be me. The one thing that I know, these are all the stories you're just going to tell yourself. This is my favorite. The one thing I know is that I've always been fine. Things have always worked out. There have been moments where maybe there was a shit show happening, but I've always been fine. I've been through ups and downs, what other people do, what the government does, what the economy does, what businesses do, what social media does. I've always been fine. I have friends, I have families, I have coworkers that I do trust. And I know that what I focus on will be my reality. And if I focus on all these problems, all I'm going to see are problems. But if I focus on what is going well in my life and around the world, Okay, see how I'm rewiring the stories? So, what emotion does that bring up? Empowered. I feel empowered. Empowered people do not isolate. Okay, so how is that going to show up in your behavior and your actions? I'm not going to isolate. I'm not alone. I can connect with those who are like minded. I can be me around people who are like minded. I can look for good in the world. I can keep shining a light. And then what result is that going to give you? You're going to go through your days feeling more empowered, having more faith, not letting fear get in your way, because your mantra is everything has always worked out for me in the past, so it's always going to work out for me in the future. Just remember that when you're storing negative emotions in your body over a long period of time, it will create a negative emotion. So feel free to just kind of go through this model and insert your own feelings and stories and walk yourself through it. So I just wanted to share that, and I really hope it helps.